So what's next, Morty? Who knew expect the unexpected would be so fun, huh? That's just what it is. Yeah, thank you for the tip. Thank you for the tip. When it comes to cutting cords, and I mean, when you talk about plasma healing, you gotta keep in mind, I put out plasma for over a year, plasma Reiki. So, and it works like a sponge because, I mean, color holds vibration, right? And all light holds information. So when you infuse it with Reiki and put it out for the highest good of all, and then you're basically just calling your energy back for the highest good of all, chances are it's going to have some profound effects. And it does. It has a coating. it has a coating situation. And I mean, you got to remember, a lot of the things we were doing was new ideas, right? I mean, we came to create our own reality and do new things. That's what it is. However, the outcome of what you put out comes back to you, and what you want for another is what you want for yourself. Okay. What are your affirmations? I am love, I am light, I am health, I am wealth, I am abundance. You have 5 stars where you're putting it out to keep people from being in the situation that you were in. What do they remember? How you used to be. What do they keep projecting? They want you to be the way that you used to be. Oh God, that's why they're losing their minds. That's why they're going cripple. That's why they can't satisfy their addictions. That's what it is. Everything they remember about me fitting in. Right, well, cool. We didn't come here to fit in. We didn't come to fit in a system that has never served it's never served anyone. It just hasn't. It hasn't. It's never done anything for the highest good of all. Cool. Careful what you wish for? Okay. Raise your hand. Give me a like if you wouldn't. Because I don't need your likes. Give me a like if you wouldn't want the highest good for all. Now let's see how many likes we get. Oh, look, you get 100 likes. We don't want the highest good of all. Cool. No likes means you want the highest good of all. Now watch, there'll be a couple likes. Oh no, hell no, we hate people. It's what it is. It's what it is. And I mean, you're talking about they keep trying to draw off of the Empress energy. Okay, cool. Look how it is expanding. We've stepped into a completely new vibrational reality. So as they continue to project to Pisces heavy protection, that's what it is. The minute I heard you girls say that they were doing weight gain spells, great. Hell, that's QHHT. That's what the whole point of weight gain is: protect yourself. Cool. So they're helping me protect myself. That means I get to eat junk food, and it does. It gives you lots of energy. No weapon formed shall prosper. That's what it is. They're dealing with something that they've never dealt with before. The things that they are used to doing, and obviously what they've done to others. Obviously what they've done to others that worked. The INFJ is the paradox. They didn't do that. It doesn't matter. Do something positive, you get a positive result. Do something negative, it short circuits their system. I'm naturally a negative polarity, so there's nothing they can do. Well, cool. Once you become aware of that, great. Now I'm calling all this energy back that they've been harvesting. Cool. Calling back all of my positive love, light, health, wealth, and abundance for the highest good of all, and returning their energy with infinite love, light, and truth for the highest good of all. Because it is. I mean, every time they attach a psychic cord, I can cut them, or I can return their energy through it. It's a channel. They project, and attach. Cool. I just send whatever they're projecting, I just send it right back to them, like a Tesla plasma ball. Thank you for that, Jamie. I appreciate that. And I've said that before, but I was more concerned with the earth. I wasn't concerned about other people. I was concerned about getting into my meditation and dropping my soul down the grounding cord to the center of the earth, keeping that visualization on my Jose Silva screen and being the plasma ball. So we're here for Earth and all of its extensions, right? So what is that? And then you just think Lucky Charms, red hearts, yellow moons, purple horseshoes. Right? You're sending Lucky Charms, whatever. It goes right up to their feet, chakras from the center of the earth. It's visualization, that meditation, and then draw it up from the center of the earth, root chakra, boom, sacral chakra, boom, solar plexus chakra, boom, and send it up. You've got a plasma ball, and it's fueled by a year's worth of plasma from that other channel. That's what it is. You got me dropping beams of light on tarot readers. It's what it is. I sit in meditation, channeling right through Reiki, coming out my feet, going to it transmutes all time and space. Set the intention for the higher self to give me the messages that I need, and it's what it is. And then I end up hijacking. It's absolute hijacking the tarot reads. Right? And then you can see it in the comments because they're like, this doesn't resonate with me. Well, then that leaves it up to me to tell you, I hijacked their shit. I manipulated it. I needed the truth. Now, aren't they trying to sacrifice an earth angel? That's what it is. Right? And if it's for the highest good of all, I hope you got what you needed. It's just what it is. Who does that? Hi! That's what it is. Keep in mind, mind values. When these people hear mind control, there's two spectrums of that. Controlling mind. When you're channeling cosmic intelligence to someone, it's what is Jeffrey Allen technique. You're making it. And when she was talking about the heart space portal, well, yeah. That's how you're making chi balls. That's where the light comes from. It's electromagnetic energy. It's kinetic energy. Right? You gotta, I've told this before, take a dreidel and spin it. Give it kinetic energy. Watch it spin. It'll do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. And then it'll turn a dull red. And then orange. And then yellow. And then green. Blue. Indigo. When it comes out the crown, it turns into frequency. Light. This is what it is. Cool. So I've turned my spindle top to a plasma ball, and you're expanding the consciousness. That's what it is. So what you're telling me now is that everyone is projecting that negative energy, their demonic energy. The light triggers their demons. Evil eye. Cool. It goes right back to him. Evil eye. It's like a plasma ball. That's my meditation. That's my normal meditation. Right? However, it works the same way. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much comes back. Donations come back. It's what it is. It's energy. They've never dealt with it. They're used to taking. Cool. When I'm calling that shit back, where's it coming from? Right? Oh my God, look what he's doing to us. He's casting magic. No. You're toying with my normal meditation. And your intentions suck. So it's what it is. I can't do anything about that. And, I mean, you can't put the puzzle together until you have the pieces. Right? And now putting it together without the pieces, well, then that's where you run. That's where I have run into difficulty before. Cool, nothing gets better without change. You just change up your methods. Put a better method to the madness. That's what it is. Very, very hard to argue with someone when she said it. That's what it is. It's the opposite of narcissistic triangulation with divination. That's what it is. They can. Oh my God, cool. You can't even give a review. Look what this lady's saying about you. Oh God, Karen went to the manager. I'll be your Karen. It's okay. However, keep in mind, we've already seen the black eyes. The first Karen that sees a set of black eyes out in public, she's going to shit her depends. There's no manager to help you with that. And we're already seeing it's what it is. They're already seeing it. I see it, and it glitches out right before my eyes. The energy affects them in ways that they don't understand. That's what it is. That's what it is. How are we possibly going to figure out something that was 2,500 years old that you've never been taught before? That's what it is. How's it going to affect people? Reiki's been around for quite some time. In this community, that's what it is. Where people are doing nothing but putting out negative energy for it to go back on them tenfold. What do you expect? It's karma clapback in its purest form. Purest form. Especially with metaphysical shops around here in your cards talking about unalive magic, candle magic, all that shit that doesn't affect me. Right? Just like Zen Zone said, we are curse breakers. Their curses don't work on us and go back on them tenfold. So what are they getting? They send hate, they receive hate tenfold. Jealousy, jealousy tenfold. Addiction, addiction tenfold. Doesn't matter what they put out, it goes back on them in completion now. Instant karma. Right? You had Chicago talking about it, Chicago and Los Angeles. I'm using landmarks now instead of the reader. Right? Just keep an honest man honest. It's what it is. And plus these readers, it's what it is. They don't want to lose their ability because we're seeing it. We're seeing readers that are absolutely losing their abilities because they went up against an Earth Angel because they're used to taking bribes. They're used to do just what it is. And I'm not even concerned about that. Right? You promote them because you know they're going to do it. That way, oh yeah, well, you know, I promoted that person and I went ahead and mentioned them, and now they're supporting that opposition like they earned it. That's what it is. And yes, you were able to identify whatever Jezebel spirit. Okay, and now here I feel bad, right? Because I didn't listen to all of your reading before I got the confirmation. It'd been a whole lot better to have said that 3 videos ago. That's what it is. It would have been clarification. And, well, I mean, it's what it is. Not trying to show off abilities, but I said that shit weeks ago about 3-star Virgo. Hackers, hack. But I probably wouldn't have been so mad at last reading if it hadn't already been confirmed in the ethers. I could have just said it. It's what it is. Yeah, we found that Jezebel spirit. It's what it is. However, now it's not a concern. We're not worried about defeating demonic spirits. We're not worried about how psychic cords that aren't cut are going to affect people that keep attaching. They keep attaching to the light, and that's fine. As soon as you hit play, we're attached. So we are one in this moment. Namaste. The divine in me sees the divine in you. When you're centered in that spot in you and me, well, in that moment we are one. Cool. So if they're one with their jealousy or their envy, and that's what they're centered and grounded in, and they're sending that out, it's going back on them tenfold. That's what it is. What is the correlation between that? Oh my God, he's on. Let's hit play. I can't stand this guy. That's what it is. It's that simple. It's that simple. Right? However, holding on to my energy as I elevate and create more vibration, it's going to rattle the shit out of the system that doesn't serve the highest good. If the system doesn't serve the highest good and it's attached to me, it's going to fall the fuck apart. Like you're shaking it apart. It's not for the highest good of all. My vibration for the highest good of all. Oh, I'm attached to you. You for the highest good of all? No, fall apart. It's what it is. What it is. Can't do anything about that. It's what it is. God, Goddess, all that is, angels, archangels, send a master, divine light. I ask to be a clear and infinite channel for your wisdom at this time for myself as well as your readings for Namaste. That's what it is. Now you got to keep in mind. Oh, they were stealing your intellectual property. Yep, that's free advertising. Any way you look at it, it's always going to come back to the source. Is there going to be honor among thieves? You stole his shit. Oh my God, they did what to who? It's a two-way street. It's a two-way street. Alchemize that shit. That's what it is. Right? You take the lemons and you make lemonade out of them. Are they turning into mush? That's what I'm afraid of. That's what it is. You've got readers talking about people having eternal disturbance because that's what they're wishing on people. They're used to being able to do that. You can't do that in this new vibration. It's the new world. It's a new earth. It's a new energy. An ancient energy in modern times, giving people modern problems. Right? Being forced to heal. That's what it is. Can't do anything about that. It's what comes around goes around. They locked you down. We studied. What did we study? Things that would be for the highest good of all. Cool. Now that we have things for the highest good of all, it's eliminating all of the things that aren't for the highest good of all. And they're using magic. That's I don't know anything about that shit. That's the problem. I came from that. That's what it is. My past life, I've done the shadow work on that. I forgave myself. That's what it is. Can't do anything about that. Right. Came here to play with Reiki teddy bears and shit. That's what it is. Cool. What does the light do? It shines on the darkness. Cool. What does the darkness do? Oh no, we've got the light shined on us. Energy's everywhere. Just what it is. Just what it is. And I mean, I'm always open to discussion. However, the only thing I want to discuss is where is this Earth Angel they couldn't sacrifice? And thank you, Georgia. Thank you, Georgia. Georgia has popped up in there. Is everything going on good in Atlanta? Chances are you're shaking the shit out of everything that's not for the highest good of all down there, girl. It's just what it is. I mean, I make a video just a couple days ago because you had the boogeyman all in the cards with Archangel Azrael, the angel of death. Okay, so you've got Boogeyman Halloween Scorpio energy, Pisces magical protector. You're talking about a man that promised me he would haunt me for the rest of my life. Pisces has a powerful protector. All right, that Scorpio death energy has hundreds of thousands of body count. Right? We broke the generational curse, the sins of the father. He took home away from people. Cool, I gave one. That's what it is. Blessings come in threes. Simple enough. We break bread. It's done. It's forgiven. It's forgiven. What is that causing? God, who knows? San Diego in an earthquake? Well, that kind of don't we have a copycat psychic that lives in that area? Right. Getting it's what it is. Who knows? I don't care. I can't care about it. No one tells me anything. I just kind of have to put the pieces together. All I'm concerned about is finding out where is this Earth Angel they couldn't sacrifice that has brought these places under divine judgment. And who's next? Holy shit. That's what it is. Sorry, tell them ahead of time. When I hear a reader say, you don't know anyone in apology, Pisces, I'm like, no, I do. Sorry, that shit's happening to you. That's horrible. That's what it is. But you got to keep in mind, no, they don't regret anything that they've done. They regret that they're getting caught. How are they getting caught? Shit. Hopefully to God it's not with earthquakes. It's what it is. I have ties to those areas, and so does your Scorpio death energy. And it's in the cards. You can't deny that shit. When you hear Archangel Azrael, the angel of death, what do you think he just goes and visits people? You think it's just the Grim Reaper just kind of shows up and visits people? Or do you think that's an angel that blows on an area? The energy's everywhere. It's all over the place. Nothing happens by chance. Everything happens for a reason. There is no such thing as a coincidence. Everything is a co-created experience with the divine. So it is. You got to keep in mind, you've got that owl face. Cool, I got a plasma photo of that, what I was just talking about. Reiki through the plasma filter, right? Which probably caused a lot of this competition and shit. Me wanting to start something so that kids could do kids Reiki through a plasma filter and not care about bullies. What did it create? A bunch of bullies. to the point black magic was used. Cool. Nothing happens by chance. The universe set it up that way. Great. Now what's happening? All that energy is going back on them. I can't do anything about that. Left brain, right brain, subconscious mind. That's what it is. And that's the thing is, I'm the teacher. I dropped out of high school because of a biology teacher. Right. Was done with high school and then graduated. Second semester of college before the rest of the senior class walked the stage. Not because I didn't enjoy school, because I have no problem. I have no problem correcting a teacher. The problem y'all have with me is I set you up to correct me. That's what it is. I just want you to feel you need to worry about you. It really doesn't matter about me. Unless we're trying to find that earth angel they couldn't sacrifice. Now that involves me. That's what it is, because that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for that monster that all of tarot, where energy does not lie, is talking about people trying to sacrifice a human over money and realizing that they got paranormal INFJ instead. They ended up with very, very paranormal situations happening in their reality, and I'm seeing evidence of it. So that's what it is. Car wrecks, house fires, that shit's on my channel. If it's in your cards, cool, it's on my channel. That's what it is. Can't do anything about that. That's what it is. Right? Everybody thinks they let it go on too long. Yeah, I'm sure they did. Right? And then you have readers that are able to call out the metaphysical shops that are competition in the area, in the community that's being judged. That's what it is. So, right? And that's the thing. My meditation is non-negotiable. I will be continuing to call my energy back and return to everyone but what belongs to them, whatever cords they've attached. Take a class on psychic chords. How do psychic chords affect when I raise my vibration? You ever had the telephone ring because you were thinking about someone and they called? That's what it is. Everything is connected. Everything is one. Thank you for that. That's what it is. Anyway, here, you guys ready? Are you? That's what it is. Are you ready? Cards in the upright? No, cool. We'll switch those around. What is the predominant question on everyone's mind? Well, yeah, see, everything's out of harmony and balance. That's what it is. Cool. So we're having to balance out the energies. And when Angel Therapy said the universe will balance out everything, health, wealth, and abundance in that Earth Angel's life. Okay, great. How many people are affected in that? Especially when they harvested energy off of a channel for a year. So it is nothing they ever plant will grow again. Thank you, Spirit. Top row is 5D, moving down through time and space into the 3D. Yeah, did we ever find out who tried to do the crown work with voodoo on that Earth Angel? Did we? That shit's all off in the cards. Did we ever find out who did that? We ever figure out who played with that Earth Angel's crown of thorns? Did we? Did we ever figure that out? So did we ever figure out who tried to harvest Pisces sunshine? That's what it is. Thank you. I appreciate it. I don't know how that's going to affect you, and I really can't worry about that. I can't. You manifested it. You created that reality. That's what it is. Right? Energy exchange. That's what it is. And that is the concern now. Me calling back positive healing energy for a crown activation that had voodoo done on it, and sending back voodoo energy tenfold to those involved. Cool. Are they having headaches? That's what it is. You got Reiki for headaches. That's what it is. So they got anxiety, they got paranoia and shit. Cool. I mean, I can't be having positive conversations and then have all these views with no conversation. That's what it is. Can't do anything about that. Masculine is in the upright. That masculine will is going to be sending that energy back tenfold now. We've called back enough positive energy. We've asked over and over again for him to stop. Now because now it's creating pressure. So we're going to send that back to where it belongs. It's where it belongs, right? Through the psychic cords that they've attached. That's what it is. Happy birthday, guys. Anyway, yeah, fucking all their lies coming to the surface. Nothing we can do about that. Here's my card. Higher consciousness. That's what it is. You're either elevating your consciousness or you're not. You're either getting smarter or you're relying on AI. I'm telling you, the AI is going to be the Antichrist. Any way you look at it, people are going to depend on that. And it's going to be just like a smartphone. You can't remember your own phone number using a smartphone. We've already got video game lawsuits. Yeah, the kid, the picture on Facebook of the kid, and no, he won't give up fucking lawsuits against video games because the kids are addicted to it. That's what it is. You don't think it's going to be adults over AI? Oh my God, I got a deadline. That's where your anti-human agenda is coming into play. That's what it is. And I mean, that is my question: is who's responsible? Who's responsible for AI screwing up? Oh, AI won't screw up. That's what they'll say. They'll say, oh, no. It's way better. It does way better job. Yeah. Look how humans did one another, and some of us affect electricity. So spirit affects electronics, positive and negative. Think about that. How many of us are having electrical interference from spirit? Cool. So what makes AI any different? Do I need a card on the end? No. It looks like, yeah, love. Love is nothing they plant will grow anymore because love is supporting it. That's what it is. They put out hate, they receive hate tenfold. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. Love always wins. So it is eliminating everything that isn't for the highest good of all with love's intent to help or heal. Meditation on that situation, yeah, change the consciousness. That's what it is. Because you gotta. Okay, so I meditate. Yeah, I hate meditation. Cool. You got tenfold I hate meditation going back on you. That's what they don't realize is it doesn't matter what they said. Their intentions are going back on them tenfold. Right? And now that the fact that they have created a field, a negative electromagnetic field, cool, that's going back on them due to my normal meditation practices. Can't do anything about that. Look into cord cutting. Look into what happens in meditation when you shake cosmic cords, psychic cords. That's what it is. Channeling cosmic intelligence. That's what it is. God's in charge. That's what it is. And I would say it is absolutely, and what I mean by God is energy. Energy is everything. That's what it is, right? And you have all of this information in the cards about what people are putting out as going back, and they don't realize it, and they don't want to change because now it's tenfold locked in. What they put out has went back on them. It's complete. They have to literally use all their willpower to change. That's what it is. Health is in the upright. We have manifested supporting health. So that's what it is. Energy and harmony and balance is upside down. However, how many psychiatrists does it take to change a light bulb? Only one, but the light bulb really has to want to change. So you got the energy exchange in the upright, and intuition is supporting that. So spiritual energy is what it is. It's what it is. I mean, the minute I heard these girls confirm that the three fates of Ra, the daughters of Ra, had been invoked, there's no coming back from that. That's a judgment. That's spineral and inflexible. That's inflexible karma. That's what it is. That's them using voodoo to end 5-star Jesus Reiki. And then they didn't like QHHT doing past life regression, wanted to stop that opportunity for the Archangel. Right? And then when we have Daisy just magically appear on the front door, that's karma. Right? That is them stopping everything possible. And now they send sacrifice energy, it's going right back on them. Right? So, I mean, the universe gave them every chance. It looks like 3 strikes, you're out. Masculines are being supported by, yes, upside down karma. That's the end. There is nothing. the masculine ascended masters in the 5D are saying it is over. Intuition is supporting the fact that karma it's over. That's what it is. This is distance yourself from the karma. This is the ascended masters are distancing the karmics. That's what it is. The lies that they have told to spirit, that's what it is. They're putting their heart into it. You're talking about Pisces ancestors being ancient headhunters. That's what it is. Pisces, pay attention to your dreams. No, tarot reader. My past life regression told me all I needed to know about what's happening to them. That's what it is. And we never figured out that this isn't. It's not even the same ballpark of realities. Pisces, they can't figure out if you're an alien. Well, how about an interdimensional being? So, that's the funny part is, if this Mystic Nine's talking about Michael Myers energy, she's got to keep in mind the entities that she's talking about. That's where I came from. My job this time is to be a human. So they're using entities from where I came from. It's like going back. It's like fucking. Oh yeah, how you been, buddy? That's the sheepdog walking past the coyote and clocking in. Morning, George. Howdy, Ralph. Their prayers are upside down. That's what it is. Higher consciousness is ending in the 5D, and they put their heart into unanswered prayers. These masculine energies put their heart into unanswered prayers. The predominant men in your life fucking are receiving massive amounts of karma and put their heart into having unanswered prayers. That's what it is. Nothing they ever try to plan again will grow because there's no love to it. Based on women that couldn't teach them anything. Imagine that. It's just what it is. Them Jezebel spirits will get you hell. It's what it is. And I mean, having anything that is the power of 3 coming up against someone that's higher vibrational and then it going back on them and all involved, that should tell you all that you need to know. How many people are being affected, and they can't come up and say, "Oh, it's all his fault." No. You got to go find out who put that sacrificial energy into the field for it to go back on them. That's what it is. Meditation's in the upright, changing conscience. Women who couldn't teach you anything. That's what it is. Wanted to stop Pisces at all cost and didn't do anything but stop themselves and bring that black magic shit under judgment. That's what it is. She gets a mouthful of food like a gerbil and then runs off and puts a little pile here, eats it, comes back, scoops it up like a pelican, takes off again. Some funny stuff. Anyway. So you've got pushing up Daisy, go figure. We've got 5-star Jesus, Tom, my friend, and pushing up Daisy for a death and a rebirth into the new world. That's what it is. Manifested health in the upright. Fucking show some gratitude to yourself. That's what it is. That gives kind of a false sense of security. If Pisces can make it past some death magic, I don't think that next hamburger is going to be a problem. Energy, that's what it is. I agree with the whole. It makes you move a little slower. However, it's the same thing. I'm telling you, when I hear reptilian shapeshifter, knowing what I know about the reptilian brain and the draconian control system, or the higher Pleiadian light. That's what it is. Just basically not being earthbound and thinking about the stars. That's what it is. And this shit is so far. When I hear people talking about Orion star seeds, Pleiadian star seeds, Sirian star seeds, Arcturian star seeds, reptilian, great. That's fine. I have no problem with any of that. You came to Earth School to learn how to be a human. You're in this dense reality, activating the abilities from those past lives, but you've had thousands of past lives. Quit selling yourself short. That's what it is. That's why Reiki is universal. It's based on my intentions. Whatever I can match to my birth chart pops up in my reality. So that's what it is. So Pisces is a sun sign with Leo rising. If we activated the Eye of Ra, that's a sun sign activation. That's what it is. What it is. Getting all kinds of weird birds and shit at your window. That's what it is. It's what it is. So they just kind of perch right there and just kind of look inside. What's going on in there? That's what it is. Monitoring spirits. We're getting all kinds of fun stuff. But you have to think, where is that energy going back now that you can't, time's up. You can't transmute it anymore. There is no more transmuting, and they're still going to try, and now it's going to go back on them. Right? Don't come to me with that shit. Look what you did. No. I said that first. Look what you're doing. Energy exchanges in the upright. Intuition is on point, and yes, they've lost their power. Women who could not teach you anything doing witchcraft and black magic, we want to show gratitude to them. They lost their power. They lost their intuition. Their intuition was in the upright. Yep, now they've lost that power. That's what it is. Masculines in the upright are now being distanced. They're being sacrificed. That's what it is, because they're narcissists, all up in their ego. That's what it is. Think of the story of Narcissus. Look how she's looking in the mirror, falling in love with herself. That's what it is. Can't do anything about that. That's what it is. Those old tactics they were used to of how to treat people don't work anymore. They can't do that shit anymore. I don't want to be told what to do. We're not. You are. You're telling you what to do at this point. Right? Spiritual, they did everything they possibly could to break spiritual law. Cool. And that's basically lying to the universe. That's what it is. It's deceiving. It's breaking spiritual law. There's nothing you can do about that. When they break universal law, there's nothing you can. Then the universe, the universe ABC boys come into play. That's what it is, and put their heart into it. That's what it is. However, we initiated or attuned into upright practices. So, what is the outcome going to be about higher consciousness over top of unanswered prayers? I got no compassion for this shit. Those that are getting their karma are now stuck in the karmic loop. There's nothing you can do about that. The Wheel of Fortune is going forward for Pisces. Yeah, that's love's intent to help her heal. And it's infinite amount of ways limited by the imagination. Your spiritual inheritance, we're gaining. We're calling our energy back, calling our power back for the highest good of all. What's happening to everything back there? We sacrificed an earth angel. Sacrificing earth angel energy is what it is. We tried to sacrifice the divine sacrifice energy is going back on them. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. Women who could not teach you anything are being supported by upside down families. That's what it is. That's my thing. Oh, your family's getting flipped upside down? Cool. That's what it is. Do you know why Pisces has 5-star reviews? Because I don't have a fucking upside down family around me anymore. That's what it is. Sorry. That's what it is. Sometimes success comes later in life. Well, we had to heal. That's what it is. You've got readers talking about Pisces has had magic and shit cast on them since they were a child. I've heard the story from West Virginia. You got to keep in mind, right? Y'all having signs and synchronicities and things happen from you. You'll say something and then they'll just kind of appear in your reality. Yeah, one of the first entities that Tarot Land was talking about that was banished in my reality. That's what it is. We're in West Virginia. You had Virginia and West Virginia and all that shit all off in the cards. And they brought up May's name, Maywitch, and a cast iron skillet split into pieces. Wasn't hot enough to bust into pieces. There we come at 9 a.m. Look at that. My 8:30 notification pops in right then. That's what it is. That's what it is. Talking about Pisces having to deal with witchcraft or Pisces practitioners. Who knows what kind of family curse these people have done? Who knows? Who knows? Right? You've got the ancestors all off in the cards. I'm telling you, my first connection my Uncle TJ was known as the meanest man in Natural Dam. Right before he passed away, he'd broke almost every bone in his body. He had a horse fall on him. Why he was going through a spiritual awakening before he passed. Hearing voices, angels and shit talking to him. That's what it was. Right? He told the family, come and get all of the firearms out of my house. I'm losing my mind. No. You're not going crazy, homeboy. You're just waking up. All right? My first connection to the human slider phenomenon was in that house. That connected me right with this tribal land. It's mountain land. Tribal land. That's what it is. Did we break a bootlegger curse? Absolutely. What did it release? The jinn. That's what it is. What did they send after us? Jinn. It's ghosts. Connection to ghosts. They're positive and they're negative, but we're higher dimensional. They used lower dimensional to create lower dimensional havoc and shit. Cool. What does that do? Gets returned to sender. Strengthens us. How can you possibly be afraid of where you came from? That's what it is. However, you're talking about a different dimension, an unseen realm. That's what it is. Anyone that's ever done DMT knows that there's something very serious is going on. Right? You got Chicago talking about the Earth Angel has Fae blood. My mother's name was Fae. Come on, you can't deny this shit. I don't know her. As what is the first name was Hallie, and what is that we pick our names. That's what I learned in QHHT. We pick our names before we ever get here. So having karmic family that had no idea of these techniques or this knowledge, you go back and you look at her first name that she picked before she got here, Dweller in the meadow outside the manor. That's a Fae trap. Anyway, moving forward. Yeah, fucking upside down families, and they're not masters of their craft. And won't be. They will be codependent on a system for someone else. The same matrix that I'm shaking the shit out of to elevate out of, they're going to be codependent on. That's what it is. That's what it is. It's called Those Left Behind for a reason. They just didn't realize it was going to be them. How do you not get left behind? They judged. They're in fear. You have to remove the fear and forgive. That's what it is. Oh, we're God-fearing. We're trying to get to him. Why the hell would you be afraid of God? We're trying to get there as quick as possible, God. Thank you. Oh, you got shit to do. We got to line you up. That's what it is. God's everything. So that's what it is. Anyone that says, this is how it is, run like hell. Your reality is limited by your imagination. Show some gratitude. That's what it is. Fucking females are upside down over masters. That's what it is. Females are upside down over people that are not masters of their craft. Imagine that. Imagine that. Looks like an upright energy exchange over top of intuition is causing them to lose their power. And we are removing that negative energy. That's what it is. Pisces, they can't be in your energy. Yes, tarot reader, I understand that. The negativity that they're putting out goes back on them instantly. How does that affect people in Walmart? They're running around on negative energy, not paying attention on their phone, and then walk past me and knock the applesauce off the shelf. That's what it is. Short straight glitches their system. They're running on nothing but negative energy. They're out of balance. Yes, you're out of balance. She's out of balance. So people all off in their egos and narcissists are being supported by you, God, a friend, and me. That's what it is. Were there a bunch of narcissists trying to cash in on the spiritual community? Huh? Are they all upside down now with the ascended masters standing over top of them? That's what it is. That's what it is. I mean, whoever told you angels are nice, they're warriors. They destroy demons. They destroy your intent. The minute you call the angels in to help you out, they protect you. Cool, that means they destroy everything. That's how protection happens. So, we have initiated or attuned, and yes, what it is, all of it over money. People are losing everything for coming after an earth angel. Imagine that. They wanted to steal from you, now the universe is stealing from them. Right? They wanted your spiritual gifts, now they're losing theirs. There's nothing we can do about that. Right? They're spiritual for these masculines were upright spiritual fakes. Right? And they put their heart into initiating, into losing everything. That's what it is by coming up against love's intent to help or heal, plain and simple. They disrespected universal law. Can't change that. Higher consciousness is over top of unanswered prayers, and we have absolutely no compassion with balanced emotions. They created it. They asked for it. That's what it is. This isn't your typical bad situation in an alleyway with the bad guy and the girl walking home. She was asking for it. No, these are your leaders. These are your leaders getting bent over like the scene from Deliverance because they did ask for it. It's not an excuse. Say, oh, she was asking for it. No. These are your male leaders getting bent over like Deliverance. Oh, I'm asking for it. Fuck. It's the easiest way to break it. It's the easiest way to break it down. They're getting broke off by the universe. Higher consciousness has them as a failure. That's what it is. The awakening was the one thing they wanted to stop more than anything else, and they failed. Their prayers are unanswered, and they are... No, they're not. Well, yeah, we're not worried. Time, there's patience is needed. No worries. No, it's a failure, so no worries. That's what it is. Can't cry. You can't cry over spilt milk at this point. That's what it is. Emotions, actually, no compassion. No compassion, yeah, led to nurturing something else. This simple. Have they found the Earth Angel they tried to unalive yet? No. Cool. Chances are we're not worried about that failure. We're going to nurture something new with no compassion for the past. Are our emotions balanced in the situation? Yeah, and they're fighting. The trash will take care of itself. That's what it is. They're all fighting them. They're all fighting amongst themselves. Cool. That's a bunch of triggered demons fighting amongst themselves. That's what it is. They put out hate. They got hate right back. Now you got a bunch of haters fighting each other. Oh, I can't believe. Well, I hate what I've done. I hate what I've done. Oh, well, let's just hate each other. Blah, 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 blah. That's what it is. That's what it is. Right? And will they continue to try to? Yes, because that's what demons do. Right? They will not stop. They will not listen. They don't care. They have to be stopped. They have to be told. They have to be sat down. That's what it is. So, anyone can change. Will they? Ask them. That's what it is. That's what it is. We're removing that energy from our field. So, that's what it is. Will it try to make its way in? No. It doesn't have a shot. That's what it is. I spend the majority of my day in meditation sending back that energy that keeps them in that paralyzed state. That's what it is. Namaste.